So here we are going to start with the basic concepts of the probability. Then we will be discussing what is the random variables. Then we will be discussing what are the corresponding distributions we are going to discuss. Okay. There are many distributions are there, but we are going to discuss only particular distributions like binomial, Poisson, geometric, uniform, exponential and normal. 6 distributions. Okay. But before going to that one, we should know the basic concept of probability. Okay. Anyone knows what is probability? What is probability? Chance. So chance of something to happen is known as the probability. Okay. So do you all remember the formula how to calculate probability? Would I discuss in your school level? Probability, anyone remembers? So normally probability denoted by small p. Anyone remembers the formula? Summation of I think you are going to the theorem circuit. General probability. Okay, we are good with the basic one. So what is the probability? Chance of something to happen. Okay, how much percentage is there for some event to happen? That is termed as the probability. Here we are going to write it in terms of a value, not as a percentage. Okay. So before going to the formula, you should know what is meant by exhaustive event. Exhaustive event, random experiment, and then favorable event. So what is the meaning of random experiment is that? I will give the definition now. First listen. So what is the meaning of random experiment is that when you are going to conduct an experiment, when the outcome is not known, all those experiments are known as the random experiments. So we are going to do an experiment, we don't know what is going to be the outcome. Those experiments are called as the random experiment. What are the examples you can say? Probably standard examples. What are they? Tossing a coin. So when you toss a coin, can you say whether it will come or tail will come? Not possible. So that is one of the examples. And throwing a die. So throwing a die, what are the possible outcomes? Numbers? 1 to 6. Can you predict which number is going to come? Not possible. So all those things are said to be random experiment. Majority of the experiments are random experiments only. Only in very few cases we will know what will be the outcome, but all the experiments are said to be what a random experiments. Okay. The next one what you should know is exhaustive event. So what is the meaning of that one is that when you are going to do an experiment, there is a set of possible outcomes. Yes or no? இதெல்லாம் வரலாம் ஒரு possibility. Yes or no? When you are going to do an experiment, those outcomes are called as the exhaustive event. Okay, a set of all possible outcomes. That is called as the exhaustive event. Consider the same example, tossing a coin. What are the possible outcomes? 8 and 3. So for exhaustive event will be 8 and 3. Set of all possible outcomes. Throwing a die, 1 to 6. So for that the exhaustive event will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another example. least one tree. How many are possible? Three. What are they? Head tail and tail. So fair will be this. You understand the difference now? So if suppose at most two tail. Only one tail. Why? Can you explain what is the meaning of at least? Minimum or maximum? Minimum. Remember that one, those terms are very important in our topic class. At least means minimum. So minimum one page should be there. Okay, well, at most means what is the meaning? Maximum. Maximum two page should be there. Whether one page is possible or not? Maximum 10 irukkalam. No, one of the irukkalam. Yes or no? This is like less than or equal to 2. This is like greater than or equal to 2. Can you understand now? At least means minimum. குறைஞ்ச பட்சம் எனக்கு என்ன இருக்கணும்? ஒரு ஹெக்டார். Okay, so it will be mathematical symbol will be greater than or equal to for at least. At most means what is the meaning? Maximum. அதிக பட்சமே நமக்கு என்ன இருக்கணும்? ரெண்டு தான் இருக்கு. அந்த ரெண்டு கம்மி என்ன வேணாலும் இருக்கு. Example. So this will come under less than or equal to. Can you understand now? So this numerical concept we will be discussing under the concept of random variables. Okay. Now the expert outcomes are discussed பண்ணும்போது it will come under the probability. When you are going to match it with the numerical values, it will come under the random variables. Okay. Then we will discuss it as the next topic. Can you understand this difference? These two words are very, very important. At least and at most. At least means greater than or equal to. At most means less than or equal to. Over that one, never forget. Any doubt in these three definitions first? Any doubt? Clear? Okay, take our definition. An experiment in which the outcome cannot be predicted is called as random experiment. It's called as random experiment. Example, tossing a coin, throwing a die. You can write any other examples also. Tossing a coin, second example, throwing a die. Throwing a die. D-I-E. Next definition. The list of all possible outcomes. The list of all possible outcomes of an experiment is called an exhaustive unit. It's called an exhaustive unit. Next one. The number of, next definition. The number of outcomes. Sorry, that's not the whole number. Write as this. The list of outcomes. The list of outcomes which is favor to the experiment. Which is favor to the experiment is called favorable event. It's called favorable event. It's called favorable event. Okay. So like this, we are going to discuss many other things for the tester. No tester. The next one, whatever we discuss is called as the mutually exclusive event. Next one, equally likely. Next one will be called as independent unit. These are the next three definitions we are going to discuss. So what is the meaning of mutually exclusive? Is that no two of them can happen in one single trial. Okay? When you are going to conduct an experiment. Okay? Consider the same example. So what is the meaning of mutually exclusive? No two of them can happen in one single trial. Okay? ஒரே நேரத்துல ரெண்டு விஷயங்கள் நடக்க முடியாது. That is called as the mutually exclusive. So when you are going to toss a coin, okay, either you are going to get a head or you are going to get a tail. Whether two of them can come as the outcome, whether you can get both head and tail as the outcome, not possible. That is called as the mutually exclusive. 99% all the experiments are mutually exclusive only. Even when you throw a die, what is going to happen? Any one of the numbers only is going to come. Okay, not possible to get two numbers when you are going to throw a single die. Okay, so all the experiments will be only mutually exclusive. No two of them can happen in one single trial. Okay. Next one is called as equally likely. As the name indicates, the event is said to be equally likely if everything has an equal chance of happening. Okay, again the same examples. Tossing a coin. What are the possibilities? Either head or tail. Only two possibilities. So how many chances to get head? 50%. Because totally only two possibilities. To get tail, 50%. So 50-50 chances are there. Similarly, when you throw a die, 6 numbers are possible. Everything will be having an equal chance to occur. Okay, all those events are called as the equally likely event. The next one is called as the independent. Independent means one does not depend on the other one. Okay, so what is the meaning of this one is that mutually exclusive means நீ ஒரு தடவை ஒரு எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணுறத அப்போ ரெண்டு விஷயங்கள் ஒன்றா நடக்காமல் இருந்ததுன்னா மியூச்சுவல் எக்ஸ்க்ளூசிவ். அதுவே இண்டிபெண்டன்ட் மீன்ஸ் யூ ஆர் கோயிங் டு கம்பேர் பிட்வீன் டூ டிஃப்ரெண்ட் கம்பெனிஸ். ஓகே, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஒரு தடவை பண்ணுறேன், ரெண்டாவது தடவை அதை எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணுறேன். இது ரெண்டுத்தையும் கம்பேர் பண்ணி நீ சொல்லும் போது யூ கம்பர்ஸ் அன் இண்டிபெண்டன்ட் கேஸ். The first experiment does not depend on the second one. Okay, normally students will get confused with mutually exclusive and independent. ரெண்டுமே ஒன்றோட ஒன்று சம்மந்தம் இல்லைன்னு தான் சொல்லுவோம். But mutually exclusive will happen in the same experiment itself. Independent means it is going to be the comparison between two experiments. Okay, ஒரு தடவை நம்ம பண்ணும்போதே ரெண்டு விஷயங்களும் ஒன்றா நடக்காது அப்படின்னா mutually exclusive. நம்ம அதே எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்ட்டை ரெண்டு தடவை ரிப்பீட் பண்ணுறோம். ரிப்பீட் பண்ணும்போது whether it depends on the first one or not, that is called as the independent unit. Can you understand the difference now? Any confusion? Yes, so take a definition. Two events are said to be mutually exclusive. Two events are said to be mutually exclusive if the occurrence OCCURENCE occurrence of one exclude exclude the occurrence of the other. Exclude the occurrence of the other. Next one. Two events are said to be equally likely if they have equal chance of occurrence. Next definition. Two or more events are said to be independent if the occurrence of one event does not affect the occurrence of the other. So these are some of the basic things which you should remember before defining what is the probability concept. So you can define probability in many ways. We are going to discuss in two different forms. One is called as the mathematical definition of probability. That is a formula to find the probability. Next one will be called as the axiomatic definition of probability. Based on certain conditions, we are going to define our probability. Okay. So what is the mathematical definition is that probability will be defined as number of favorable events divided by number of exhaustive events. Okay. Already you know what is the exhaustive, what is the favorable. Here you are going to write the corresponding total number. Okay. So for example, consider the same example. Tossing a die. What is the exhaustive events? 1 to 6. Tossing a die is done. What are the numbers possible? What is the exhaustive? Tell me what is possible. 1 to 6. So how many exhaustive events are there? 6. So that will come in our denominator. Okay. Currently all possible outcomes. That count we are going to write in the denominator. In the numerator, we have to write the count of favorable events. Okay. Let us consider the same. Getting an even number. Okay. How many even numbers are possible? 3. So the probability of getting an even number will be 3 by 6. Okay. Denominator, the overall count. Numerator will be how many is favorable to the target we are fixing. That will come in the numerator. Okay. Tell me the chance of getting a head. Getting a head. What is the probability value? Getting a head. Say 1 by 2. Very good. How is that possible? it here? So this is the mathematical definition of probability. Generally in definition form we write this one as M by N. M indicates the, I will indicate just listen. M indicates the number of favorable events and N will be the number of exhaustive events. Okay, previously what we discussed is a set of all possible outcomes, set of all favorable. Here you are going to write a number. Okay, so this is called as the probability of success sometimes. Normally P will be indicated as probability of success. So let us consider this example. I told you we are going to find a probability of hit. So my success is hit. What will be my failure? Tail. Getting a tail. Okay, my success and I need to get a tail. What will be my failure? Getting a tail. So getting even number is my success. What will be my failure? Getting a odd number will be my failure. Okay. So both are like complementary units. Okay. So normally the probability of failure will be denoted as Q. Okay. Probability of failure will be denoted as Q. So this is also we can define using the probability formula. The total exhaustive events will be equal to F. What will be the favorable? Can I identify what is the favorable? What I told you, the total number is N. Out of that, some M is favorable. How many will be non-favorable? N minus N. Yes or no? Yes. Totally there are N events. Out of that, M is favorable to this one. So remaining will be the non-favorable. So how much will be the non-favorable? N minus N. So Q will be defined as N minus N by N. Or in another way, when you simplify this one, you can write this as 1 minus divide by N. N by N will become 1. This will become M by N, which is nothing but N. So Q you can get by using the formula 1 minus N. No need to calculate again for Q. Okay, Q will be given by 1 minus N. Always the very important condition in your probability is that always the total probability value will be 1. You எத்தனை events வேணா அதுல discuss பண்ணலாம். We can discuss even up to 100 events. But when we find the sum of all the probability values, it should be equal to 1. Probability value never exceeds 1. It lies between the range of 0 to 1. So according to that concept, we can say that P plus Q is equal to P is the probability of success and Q is the probability of failure. Always the total probability value should be equal to 1. Okay, so then take out. So take out mathematical definition of probability. Mathematical definition of probability. Mathematical definition of probability. So right, let N be the total number of exhaustive cases, comma, M, small m, be the number of favorable cases, comma, then the probability of happening of any event, comma, capital E, comma, is defined as probability of capital T, which is equal to small t, is equal to number of favorable events divided by number of exhaustive events, which is equal to M by N. That is our formula. So whenever you are going to conduct an experiment, that is called as an event, that should be always mentioned only in capital letter. It is not compulsory that you can make use of A, B, C or X, Y, Z or is the probability of success. Small p is the probability of success, and small q, small p is the probability of success. Probability of success. Small q, probability of failure. Small q, probability of failure. Small q, probability of failure. Right, next line. P plus q is equal to 1. Yes, my dear. Small p is the probability of success. Small q is the probability of failure. Next line. P plus q equal to 1. P plus q equal to 1. You have not completed the formula. P of E equal to small p equal to. You will complete the definition or not? Words. So I have given you that statement number. Probability of happening of any event. After that, write the formula. P of E equal to small p equal to number of favorable events by number of exhaustive events. Which is equal to m by n. Right, next one. Small p is the probability of success. Small q is the probability of failure. P plus q equal to 1. So mention that p plus q equal to 1 in a box or something. That is a very important point in your probability. Always the total probability value should be equal to 1. Okay, it will not be a negative value. It will not be greater than 1. It will not be less than 0 also. It is going to lie between 0 and 1. That we are discussing in the axiomatic definition. Any doubt? Should we go for the next one? Yes. So take the next one. One more definition now, then we'll go for the problems. Right? Axiomatic definition of probability. Axiomatic definition of probability. AXIOM, AXIOM, ATIC. Axiomatic definition of probability. ATIC. ATIC. Axiomatic definition of probability. So take down. Let A be an event. Let A be an event. Let A be an event. Full stop. Then the probability of the event. Then the probability of the event A denoted by P of A, denoted by P of A is a real number. P of A is a real number satisfying the following conditions. Satisfying the following conditions. First condition, probability of A is greater than or equal to 0. Always positive. Probability cannot be a negative value. Second one, probability of S is equal to 1. Right? That is, write the same one, right? That is, total probability equal to 1. That is, total probability equal to 1. Third point, if A1, A2, etc. AN, or if A1, A2, etc. AN, or disjoint events. Disjoint events. Disjoint disjoint teams. Disjoint. D-I-S-J-O-I-N-T. Disjoint teams. What is the meaning of disjoint? Samataigal. One does not depend on the other one. All are like independent. Then in that case, probability of union I equal to 1 to n ai is equal to summation I equal to 1 to n p of a. Probability of the union will be equal to the independent summation. If you want to write it elaborately, p of a1 union a2 union a3 etc. union an will be equal to probability of a1 plus probability of a2 plus etc. probability of a2. That is the mean. Probability of all the union will be equal to the individual probabilities if they are going to be the disjoint units. So whatever definitions I told you, all those things remember the other way. Based on those definitions, we will be solving some problems also. Not be direct, but you will identify based on the definitions and you will solve the problems. Very important point again. 0 less than equal to p less than equal to 1. If I find any property value greater than 1 or negative value in your answer papers, there will be a negative marking in your paper. Okay, because it's a very important point in the problem. The probability value is always positive and it never exceeds 1. It always lies between 0 and 1. Very important point. So whenever you solve the problems, no problem should have answers a negative value or greater than 1. Because we find even 10,000 number of answers, 10,000 values also you find the probability as an answer. But that should not happen here in answer paper. If any answer is going to be like that means negative marking will be there in your papers. Is that clear? So you should never do such things in your exam papers. Clear? Yes? Any doubts so far, ma'am? So now we are going to discuss the problems based on our probability definitions and other things what we have discussed so far. Okay? Okay, take down the first problem, ma'am. First one. Fine. These are basic things, ma'am. Don't expect these problems in your question paper. To understand probability, we are discussing these problems. Okay, so take down. Find the probability of throwing first subdivision number 1. First subdivision number 1. Second subdivision an even number. Second subdivision an even number. Third one an odd number. An odd number. Less than 3. An odd number less than 3. An odd number less than 3. Comma. Write in the next line. With an ordinary die. With an ordinary die. With an ordinary die. So what you are going to do here? What is the experiment you are going to do, ma'am? Throwing a die. You are going to throw a die. First you decide what is the experiment you are doing and identify all the exhaustive events. What is the exhaustive event? The total of all possible outcomes. What are the possible outcomes? 1 to 6. So that is the first step you have to decide. What are the possible outcomes? So when you start, you write it as capital S. The set of all possible outcomes is called as a sample space. the solution. Capital S equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Written? Written up. Now first submission. What is our target? Target number 1. What is the probability formula? Formula. Favorable by okay, so P equal to. First fix the denominator. How many events are there? 6. So what is our target? Take the number 1. In the R by every number 1 is good. How many numbers are there? 1. So probability value will be 1 by 6. That's all. P equal to 1 by 6. Simple 1 mark or 2 more 6. Second one. What you have to get here? An even number. Okay. Now your target is fixing it to be an even number. What is the denominator? 6. How many even numbers are possible? 3. What are they? 2, 4 and 6. So 3 are. So 3 by 6 which is 1 by 2. And you cancel by 8 with this. Now the third one. You have to get an odd number, but what is the restriction given? Less than 2. Okay, odd number which is less than 2. So what is the denominator? 6. What are the odd numbers possible? Only 1. Actually there are 3 odd numbers, but I asked to discuss only for less than 3. So there is only one number which is 1. So probability value will be 1 by 6. Any doubt now? Yes, simple no? This is a problem just to understand what is probability. Don't expect this in your question paper. Okay, well, take our next one. Next problem. 2 unbiased. 2 unbiased. 2 unbiased. UNBIASE. So what is the meaning is that we will frequently coming across this word unbiased word. Unbiased is a perfect word. Okay. Whatever experiment you are going to do, that one should be a perfect one. Whatever instruments you are going to use. For example, tossing your coin means what is the experiment? So what is the instrument? Coin. That should be a perfect word. Okay, I damage your word. Okay, what's the difference in the department? When you are able to process a coin, what happens? Always will come on into a favor. So those are what? They are biased coins. Because it is going to fall on only 1%. Okay, whether you are going to do an experiment on your die or you are going to do it on your coin, it should be a perfect one. Mathematically, what is the meaning is that everything has an equal chance of happening. So those types of instruments are called as the unbiased. Okay, so what is the meaning? Everything has an equal chance of happening. Okay, well, it should not be in any particular result favor. That means it will become as an biased. Okay, can you understand what is unbiased? Any doubt in that note? Continue. 2 unbiased dice are thrown. 2 unbiased dice are thrown, and the difference between the number and the difference between the number of spot SPOTS spots turned up is noted. Turn up is noted. Turn up is noted. Full stop. Find the probability that the difference between the numbers is 4. Tell me how you are going to discuss this. What are we doing here now? We are going to throw 2 coin and 2 dice. 2 dice. Okay, at the same time you are going to throw 2 dice. And you are going to note down the numbers. Okay. What is the meaning of spot now? This will be the center of sample space. Like this, you write for 3, 4, 5, to 6. Total how many will be there? 36. So the total number of exhaustive event will be 36. So what is the experiment you are doing? You are calculating the numbers and you are calculating the difference between them. Okay, what is the difference between these two numbers? 0. What is the difference? 1. Between 2 and 2? 0. Between 3 and 5? 3 and 5? 2. Anything but only the difference. We don't talk about the size, just the difference. Okay? And for example, 6 and 2, what is the difference? 4. So in the numbers for the difference that we are calculating. Here, what is our target? Difference number should be 4. What are the possible outcomes for that? 1, 5. Any number for the difference we never know? 4. What is the next possible? 5, okay, next 2, 6. Next 6, 2. Any other possibility? Other numbers are not? So how many are there? 4. So what is my probability value? 4 by 36. That's all. 4 by 36. Total outcomes is 36. Out of that, 4 will be having a difference of 4. So probability value will be 4 by 36. So right? You simplify those terms. 4 by 36. So right? N is equal to 36. M is equal to 4. N is the total number of exhaustive events. M is the number of favorable events. So P is equal to 4 by 36. P equal to 4 by 36. Any doubt in this first two problems now? These are very simple basic problems in probability. But in majority of the problems, what will happen is that we will be taking the help of the combination formulas. So in these two examples, when you see, you can state what is the direct result. Either rolling a coin or the die. Direct can say what is the result possible. For example, you are going to put 10 balls in a bag. Okay, and you have closed it. Okay, that is just a small opening is there. Okay, you are going to put your hand, you are going to pick your ball. Can you say which ball you will take? Whether you will predict that one? No. It can be ball number 1, or it can be 2, or it can be 3, or it can be any one out of 10. So most of the problems will come under this category. When it comes to this concept, you will make use of your computation formula. Now we got NCR. N is the total number, R is the number of movements which is going to be favored. NCR. Okay. ஒட்டு மொத்தமா ஒரு இடத்துல போட்டு அதுல நீ செலக்ட் பண்ணி எடுக்கறப்ப அது வந்து NCR combination. Okay, after selecting we are going to arrange it. Then it will come under a combination. Normally we confuse between both. What is combination? What is combination? Okay. So the very day-to-day life example is that buying groceries. Normally your parents will be doing this or no? Whether you are buying groceries? No. So when they go to the vegetable shop or fruit shop, what they will do? There will be a bunch of fruits or vegetables. From that they are going to select. Yes or no? Madam, will you put formula? Yes? They will take everything kindly. No, they are going to choose from that one. Okay? And got a 10 kilo of orange. They need only 1 kilo. Whether they will kindly pick the oranges? No, they will see whether it is good or not, and they will be only that oranges. That is called as the combination. Out of thousands of oranges, you are going to pick any 10. Okay, it can be any 10 out of the 1000. That is called as a combination. After coming home, what your mother or parent will do? They will put a drawing as it is. What they will do? What they will do? You can they will store it in the fridge. Whether in the fridge, they will keep it in any other place, any place as it is ordered. So that be a particular place, they will be arranging that one. That is called as the permutation. Okay, arranging something in an order is called as the permutation. Choosing the things from various possible combinations is First subdivision, yes, pay. Second one, queen. Second one, queen, comma, from a pack of cards. From a pack of cards. From a pack of cards. Everyone knows a pack of cards. Yes or no? How many cards are there? 52. How many categories are there? 4. What are they? Total 52 is divided into 4 categories. Each one is going to have how many cards? 13 cards. Any doubt for anyone in this? Okay, in this 38, what are the categories? Numbers? 1 to 10. After that? J, Q, A, X. How many A's cards are there? 4. How many K? 4. All the other categories also will be full. That will be 4 cards with that digits also. Okay, any doubt in this basic thing? So total how many cards are there? 50. So that is our total number of cards. Okay, well, here what you are going to do, out of the total 52, you are going to pick 1 card. Okay, can you be sure it will be which card? Tell you number 3 you are going to choose 1 card. Can you be surely say that it is going to be this number or this color or whatever thing? No, we don't know anything. So in this cases, you take the help of your combination formula. Totally 52 cards are there. Out of that, you are going to pick 1 card. It may be number 1, or it may be number 2, or it may be number 3, or it may be any one of the 52 cards. Okay, so here you write the exhaustive number of events as 52C1. Out of 52, you are going to pick 1 card. That 1 card can be of any combination. So in the one cases, you go for your combination formula. And the 1 card in the how many possibilities are there? 52 possibilities are there. Okay, we don't know those what will be the one. So we write it in a combination formula. Is it clear? Yes. So what is our favorable here? Yes, spade. Total how many spade cards are there? 30. Out of that you are going to take 1 card. Can you say what card it will be? That is also not predictable. It can be ace, or it can be king, or it can be of any numbers. So how do you write a favorable? 13 C. Out of 13 you are going to pick any one. It can be of any one combination. We are not sure about it. So we write it as a combination. Can you understand the difference now? Between previous 2 problem and this one? Previous 2 problem what happened? The results are obvious. It is an even mess. It is only 2 forces. No others are forces. In those cases we don't go for combination. நமக்கு வந்து என்ன வரும்ங்கிறது தெரியவே இல்லை. எது வருங்கிறத நம்மளால predict பண்ண முடியலனா we go for the combination formula. Yes, any doubt? So what is the answer? 13C1 by 52C1. Answers everything is only one line now. Understanding is very important. Okay, so start the solution. First subdivision, P is equal to, if you want this you can write counter like probability means P is equal to probability of getting yes A is equal to 13C1 by 52C1. Just a little bit elaborate. Should we start the second part? You make use of a calculator as 13 by 50. C1 by 50. Cancel number. It is not multiplication. But this NCR is one single term. You can't cancel or you must split that one separately. Don't confuse yourself. You don't need to know the formula also. In your calculator, you are having the NCR symbol. You can make use of that one and write as a value and simplify. We have the calculator now. Just in yellow color. Okay, make use of that one and put this one directly. 13, I think like this one is shift, NCR button, C1. Are you getting it? Getting it or not? Yes. Then divided by 52. Again shift NCR, C1. 0.24. Okay, no need to bother about the formula. Actual formula is n factorial by r factorial into n minus r factorial. And no need to worry about that one. Put it directly in the calculator and get the answer. NCR formula. No need for any other simplifications here. Have you got the answer? Yes? Okay. Shall we go for the second one? Second one. What do you have to get? Yeah, three. Okay, tell me what is the exhaustive? What is the exhaustive? Total number. Out of 52, you want to pick one point. So that will become 52C. Okay, that one dot should be a pin. How many pins are there? 4 pins. So what will be the numerator? 4C. Out of 4 pins, it can be any one. So it will become 4C. Now, you can go. So whenever you write a decimal answer, approximate at least to 3 decimal places now. Approximate the answers to 3 decimal places, not less than that. Okay? In particular, just listen. If it is given like this, question. Diamond pin. So what we answer? 1 by 50. Because there is only one pin which will be a diamond. So what will happen to the numerator? It will become 1C. There is only one possibility, which is one example. Okay, can I understand the basic concept now? Okay, I am explaining you all the things, only the basic things. The questions can be asked in any other place also. Okay. Take on next one. Next one. Any doubt in this problem for anyone? Next one. A bag contains 5 white color, 5 white, comma, 7 red, and 6 black balls. 6 black balls. Find the probability that, comma, when two balls are drawn at random, comma, first subdivision, both will be red. Second one white and one black. One white and one black. Okay. Everyone get the question? Shall we start the discussion? Let's start the discussion. So what is the experiment you are going to do here? You are having the balls of 3 different colors. You are going to put everything in here. The bag is contained. Okay, whenever it is an experiment like this, it is like a closed one. Okay, the bag is having 5 682 because we can't identify it will be which two rows. So again it comes under the combination. So the exhaustive number of elements will be 18. That is the denominator, a common one for all the subdivisions. Now first subdivision. E equal to. What is our target? Both the balls should be red. Total how many red balls are there? 7 red balls are there. Out of that how many are going to take? 2. Out of 7 are going to take only 2 red balls. So what is the favorable? 7C2. Why combination? Elame definitely. 2 balls are there. We don't know which 2 balls will be there. Because in red 7 balls are there. R1, R2, R3, R4, R5, R6, R7. It can be of any 2 combinations. So again it comes under the combination formula. So the answer will be 7C2 by 18C2. Any doubt for anyone? Totally 18 balls are there. Out of them you are going to pick 2 balls. That 2 balls should be of red color. Totally there are 7 red balls. Out of them you can get any 2. So numerator is 7C2. No, you are going to take 2 balls. Then you have to split. That will come under different ways of discussing this. That will come under the case of definite and not. Okay. Shall we go for the second one now? Second one. So what is the denominator? 18. No change in that. Okay, because this is a separate experiment. Out of 18 balls, you are going to take 2 balls. So exhaustive is 18C2. What is the figure now? Let me know. 5C1. Yes. 6C1. Why? 1 ball should be white and 1 ball should be black. Total how many white balls are there? 5. Out of them you are going to take 1. So 5C1. How many black balls are there? 6. Out of them you are going to take 1. So 6C1. What should be the mathematical operator? Plus. Others? Again, this is a very important concept in probability, like at least and at least. Okay, either or concepts or and. Either or and. Either or means what is the meaning? Either or this or that. Any one thing should happen. Okay, and means both. Everything should happen. It can be 2 events or can be more than 2 events. Either or means any one will happen. And means everything is going to happen. According to mathematical law, either or means it will be plus. And means it is multiplication. That is the corresponding mathematical law. In an either or means it is like union. Okay, and means it is like intersection. So either or means it is union and means intersection. Okay, why எல்லாமே நடக்க போகுதுல so it come under intersection. ஏதாவது ஒண்ணு மட்டும் நடக்குதுனா it will become as an union. The relative mathematical operator will be plus and multiplication. Now you tell me for this one. What is the mathematical operator? Multiplication. Why? Intermediate. One should be white and one should be black. Both should happen together. So we are going to do this under multiplication. Yes? Do you want me to repeat ma? எல்லாமே நடக்கணும்னா இது காமன் மல்டிப்ளிகேஷன். எனக்கு வர அவுட்கம்ஸ்ல ஏதாவது ஒண்ணு மட்டும் நடக்க போகுதுனா go for addition. Either or. So either or means addition and means multiplication. Never forget this one also. Either or means union and means Clear up. Finish or not? Shall I start? Okay, take down. Law of addition. Law of addition. Probability of A union B equal to P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. Generally we are writing it for two events now. You can extend it for any number of events. Probability of A union B equal to P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. Next one, multiplication law of probability. Multiplication law of probability. Multiplication law of probability. Multiplication law of probability. Probability of A intersection B is equal to P of A into P of B. P of A into P of B. Comma, if A and B are independent events. If A and B are independent events. Okay, remember this rule. First one is like mutually exclusive because all the events are mutually exclusive only. Whatever experiment we are conducting, all the events are mutually exclusive. So probability of A union B equal to P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. And multiplication law is P of A intersection B will be equal to P of A into P of B only if they are independent. If they are not independent, we will discuss it as a separate property which will be called as a conditional law. Okay, this condition applies only if A and B are independent. Okay, now only I are actually entering into the property problems. Okay, so take the first problem for continuation number. You can put continuous number for problems. Right? If from here pack of cards, a single card is drawn, comma, what is the probability that it is either a spade or a king. Either a spade or a king. Okay, so for whatever we discussed for only one outcome. Yes or no? Yes, so it was a very general progress. But here what will be the outcome? It can be a spade or it can be a king. So there are two possibilities are there. In this problems, what is the first step is that you have to define the events. There is not define panel. You can define but we didn't do that one because there is only one outcome. But here there are two possibilities. It can be a spade or it can be a king. In this cases, we have to define the event. Event is nothing but we have to give a symbol for that. It is like A, B, C, or it is like E1, E2, E3, or it is like X, Y, Z, any alphabet notation. Okay, start the solution. Let A be the event. Denoting a king. Next line. Let B be the event. Denoting a spade. So So when there is more than two possibilities, we will find the events for that one first. Next step, identify what you are supposed to find. What is your target? Find the probability that it is either a spade or a king. So you are supposed to find the probability of what? King or spade. What is the notation for king? King. What is the notation for spade? What will be the independent symbol for? Either or. King ka irukla illa spade ka irukla. Either or means what is the mathematical symbol? Union. So you are supposed to find what is probability of A union. Can you understand how to relate to? Yes. So right. To find probability of A union. Do you know the formula for A union P or not? What is the formula? Probability of A union B equal to P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection. Okay, now we will take the help of our probability formula. What is the meaning of P of A? Finger spade.